Devin Haney and Brian Norman Sr. had a bit of back and forth on Twitter, and it led to some hilarious reactions between Bill Haney and Norman Sr. Check it out.
I got a message for Devin Haney, man. I didn't realize that you responded to my message last night. And you said that your pops was beating me in life, right? That's what you said. You said my pops is beating you in life, right? I want to say something. If you think your 50-something-year-old man, your almost 60-year-old father that's running around talking about he's 50 and old in the streets, referring to the streets at 50-some years old with grandkids, and pretty much idolizing the streets that nobody knows he's a part of, glorifying being an ex-pimp or whatever it is that he glorifies, and you think he's beating me at life? My kids love me. My kids are around me. I didn't miss no time out of none of my kids' life. I haven't missed no time out of none of my grandkids' life. So what does he beat me at? Is he beat me because he's financially well off than me? I'm not broke. I'm not broke. I haven't been broke since I was 21 years old. So I'm not sure in what way he's beating me in. I'm not sure what way that your father is beating me in. So he snouts powder. We know that. He drinks. We know that. I don't drink or smoke. Nobody can tell you there's something with no drugs ever in life. Nobody can tell you about none of that. So what is he beating me at? What is he beating me at? He raised a son that had shout out to Southpaw. He raised a son that had a baby by a sex worker that was making phone calls to Young Thug while he was in jail. And then after these calls, got Bill Haney on the TV. That's Bill Haney on the TV. So after that, after the Young Thug call, you go impregnate the damn heifer. Then you go sue the heifer for emotional distress. And Bill Haney raised you, but he's doing better than me at life? How, Sway? What are we talking about? I thought y'all was so much better than that. But you're exposing yourself to do what you are. Some bullshit.
Strong words from Norman Sr., but Bill was ready for him and quickly posted a response.
Listen, Brian Norman Sr. Ain't no sense in going back and forth. November the 22nd. November 22nd. Devin Haney is coming to dismantle Brian Norman Jr. And it's for Brian Norman Sr. Man, what is wrong with you? First of all, you're talking about my losses. If I had a loss, look like I recovered pretty well. I'm at the mark. You mark. Enjoying a lobster roll. Now, 50-0 in the streets, I'm going to address it one time and one time only for y'all. If I got knocked down and I got sent away to college, well, guess what? I learned a lesson that turned into a very big blessing. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can be knocked down and not knocked out, like Brian Norman, been knocked out 6 times. The nerve of the square. Yeah, I called him a square. Anytime that you sit up and talk about anybody that then went away to college, Penn State, and they took a loss, did you know that it's good men that go away that learn from their time away? I happen to be one of them. Yeah, I know you squares, especially you ones that got the color and complexion of just like me. You hate it, Brian Norman Sr. You know what you hate? You know what you hate most? Is that I came back after going away from school and then ran laps around you. Yeah, with all that I done been through, Well, how did I catch up and pass you in every department? Yeah. So any of y'all that's talking about guys that done went away, oh, let me set the record straight. I done been there for every one of my kids' birth. And I don't have no habit but getting money. Last I heard, you square, you didn't know where to go get it at if somebody wanted it anyway, according to what you got to say. So you need to shut up. Yeah. So back to them 50 and 0. Yeah, I'm 50 and 0 because I got out looking like I look right now. Yeah, 50 and 0 means that you can go back to the streets and do it right now. Yeah, you know the streets hiring every day. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, see, I can go do it right now, but I choose not to go do it. That's why I said 50 and 0.
It's a good job these two are talking up the fight because it seems like nobody else is, even though this is probably one of Devin's hardest fights. Brian Norman Jr. is a serious threat. He's got all the tools necessary to deal with Devin. But will Devin the boxer outdo Norman the puncher? It's going to be a very interesting fight. Personally, I'm picking Norman in this fight, probably by stoppage in the middle rounds. I'm not sure if Haney has recovered from the beating he took from Ryan Garcia. And Norman is a far better boxer than Garcia. But how do you think the fight will go? Leave your predictions in the comment section.